Hello peepees, Daniel here. Today's video is going to be all about, do piercings hurt? Now, let me just say, I'm only talking about facial piercings here. I'm not talking about Prince Albert or my nipples. Ooh, that would hurt, I don't know. But yeah, I got these done today. That and that. Now they had two options. You could either get it done with a needle, a disposable needle, that costs twice as much. With these ones that I got done, all they did is they literally just push the piercing through. So they make a hole using the piercing to make the hole, and then they just do it the other side. And I thought, oh, that might be a bit blunt, but the piercings are they're like probably about a third or a quarter of a millimeter. Really, really thin. It's actually quite like a needle anyway, and for the price, I thought I'd get it done. Now I've had my nose done as well, and I've had my labret done. Which one hurt more? Well, it's really hard to say. They all basically hurt as much as each other. Now, you'd think, like, if you pinch your nose, you've got cartilage, it hurts straight away. As soon as you start pinching it a little bit. Same with here, if you pinch here, it hurts straight away. And even your ear, if you pinch it, it hurts straight away. For some reason, having needles hurts less than actually pinching, if you can believe that. Like with these ones today, a fraction of a second, and that was it. There's no after pain. There's no like settling it down, stopping it from hurting as much. It just hurts for like a fraction of a second, maybe like probably a quarter of a second, literally just as it's going through, and that's it. No more pain. The nose, same deal. Now with the nose, like I was fidgeting around trying to find the right type of nose jewelry for my piercing. I used to have a stud, but in the shower, it'd always come out. And if not in the shower, then when I'm drying my face, it'd get caught on the fabric and pull out. And that was really annoying because they're kind of tricky to get in. And I'm always sort of like paranoid, always feeling to make sure it's still there. So I ended up getting a different jewelry. One, it's like a hoop with a little stopper on the other end. And you feed it through, and even that, like I was just super OCD, like making sure it's always in the right place where it should be. And I told the guy at the piercing shop this morning, I'm like, look, what is the most secure way of, what's the most secure jewelry that won't come out? And he said the one is one with a latch. It's got like a little latch, and it clicks in place. And he says it's really hard to unclick. So that's what I got here. So I don't have to worry about it anymore, guys. Even with this, like I'm always going like this, spinning it, tightening it, because in the past, like the one time I do remember is when I was at the cinema and I'm eating popcorn, and next thing I know I've got this little bit here floating in my mouth. I lost the piercing and the bit came out. I'm like, ah, shit. So I'm always like tightening up, and I was thinking, oh shit, even with these piercings I might have to tighten up the back, but I don't want to show you. I don't want to aggravate it too much, but. Can you see it there? It's got like a little thing that you put in. It's not going to come out anyway. I don't have to worry about it. And I don't have to worry about this anymore. And really, I don't even have to worry about that. But anyway, do the piercings hurt? No, they do not. They hurt for a fraction of a second. And like, particularly when I got my nose ring done, like I realized I had to go through cartilage. And I'm thinking, that'll take a while to settle down. You get the piercing, it hurts for a little bit. It might throb for a while. But it wasn't the case at all. As soon as you got the piercing done, that's it. No more pain. Not even a tiny bit. It was really, really good. So, like I said, I've never had a nipple piercing. Maybe sometime down the track, if I lose some weight, I might think about getting my nipples done. But no, I mean, facial piercings do not hurt. I don't think this would even hurt that much. That's pretty numb. But yeah, like I said, in my experience, these two, this one and this one, barely hurt at all, guys. So if you're worried about it, if the fact that it might hurt you puts you off, don't let it put you off, guys, because it only hurts for a split second, like a fraction of a second, and there's no after pain, there's no dullness. Even when you touch it, or you sleep on it, mind you, that this is assuming that your piercing does not become infected. If it becomes infected, obviously it's going to start hurting a whole lot more. So what I do is I get a little glass. I've put in about 4 tablespoons of salt, and put about that much hot water, and I got little Q-tips and I apply it around the wound, And I do that in the morning because at night you're rolling around on the pillow and you got saliva on the pillow and you're getting saliva all over your piercing. That's what I'm going to be doing anyway. With these, I'm going to clean them every morning with the salt and water solution, and fingers crossed they won't become infected. By the way, none of my piercings have ever become infected. What I have had is a keloid. If you don't know what a keloid is, it's hypertrophic scarring, I believe it's called. And I had that on this piercing, which is it's a growth. It's where the piercing hole is made. The body tries to close the hole up, and it creates a lot of tissue that makes a bit of a mound over your hole. So it's not what you want. Mind you, when I had it in here, it didn't occur on the outside. It only occurred on the inside. So nobody could see, no one could notice, and it's settled down now. Like after 6 to 8 months, it sort of settled itself down and pretty much disappeared. I still got a tiny bit. Let's see if you can see it. See that little bit of growth? That's all that's left. But yeah, guys, so get those piercings done, guys. They're awesome. Alright, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye bye.